I think it should still be up. It's the router. It's the router itself. Because if I connect directly to the modem, this doesn't happen. The problem is that I have multiple devices that need to be connected. So, like, I could save the computer, but the switch would still go down. And, well, actually, I couldn't connect the switch in the first place if I were just connecting directly to the modem, because there's only one plug. All right, we're back. We're back. Cool, cool, cool. Welcome back, everybody. Let's see how many of us we lost. We went from 130 on Twitch to 94. It always happens. I probably should get that fixed, because that is a pretty significant drop in viewership for literally no reason. People would have just stuck around if that hadn't happened. So. Okay, well. What's my Zimmy build? Don't worry about it. Anyway, so glad you decided not to end this. Welcome back, Miles. I've heard of the bug with brushes now. The chat told me about it like 10 minutes ago. I missed Gem's stream. Oh, where's your 45 AP of run speed? You know what? Pudding. Where did I get a squid school from? Oh, a membership. Ram gifted 10 memberships earlier. Ram is a very generous squid friend who has been very kind to the channel. That was my last stream. Would have been Monday. Misguided Comp Mondays. Since then, I've been out of town. Oh boy. Ooh. Please don't chase. Please don't chase. Okay, didn't chase. We're good. Tower control is actually really good for this. I'm gonna get big bubbler real quick. Okay, there's a player there. There's a player still there. Ah! There's still a player there. We don't have anybody who can really flush that out super well. I guess I want to play around the left side more so that that can't happen. Okay, are we shooting the hammer? Where are we going? Why are we on the far right? The tower's on the left. We just let them up. Don't stand right on top of me. Oh my god. Take different angles. Okay. That'll get them off the tower. Oh boy, I did not hit my shots. Neither did anybody else. Okay, nice. Man, I am not doing justice to this weapon. Just really not used to playing mini. Like, I will continue to maintain that this is a very strong main weapon, and I'm just bad at it. Madame Pooh. That's the name. That is one of the names for sure. Can I get some paint or something? Why are we all the way over here? That tower comes left, guys. Stop running over to the right. That's not where we have to be to defend from people locking us out of spawn. Wow, they got really crossed up. They were so confused about where I was. Like, up here, I get. But, like, all the way over in this direction? What is this doing for us when the tower's in that place? We're just gonna get booyah bombed off the tower. That's unfortunate. I probably could have squid rolled to get up there faster. No! There's no one. It was a little bit greedy for me to be taking tower, but also it was the first points we scored. Okay, now the tower's on the right. So why are we on the left then? Now the tower's on the left and we're on the right. We're going the opposite direction of where we want to be. That hit... Oh, over the... Okay. I was probably up over the top. I thought I was using the tower pole for cover there successfully. Oh, this is bad. Come on. Get him. Nice. Okay. Decent trade. Now let's get some paint control up front. Help Madame Pooh. Nice. That's 2 down. See if we can't pull up over here a little bit. Take some control of this. Make them look a different direction from the tower. Get this up. Now we're just going to booyah off. But they didn't get on because it was in midair. Now we just need to get on. Okay, we're keeping this going. Move to the right, move to the right! You don't have to be under there. What we need to protect from is the top left. Oh, crap. Yeah. Ugh. We are not playing the tower path, and it's kind of gross. Like, you just gotta play the parts of the map where the tower is about to be. So if it's on the left, and it's gonna stay on the left, you've gotta be on the left. Ugh. But I died a lot too. And I'm just not great at that main weapon. So, it's hard to do things. Alright. So, I'm probably not going to be able to give a good judgment of the Mini, personally, just because I've never played the Mini, and it's not a weapon that I'm especially skilled with. So I'm going to reserve judgment for the most part and talk more to my other Splatling users on what they think of it, and just parrot that. See how our dapples are. Oh, I hit the table. Need to back up a little bit. Sometimes when I like flick my controller up like this hits the table and stops it. So I'm just like, oh, well, I guess I'm not aiming up anymore. What do we wish the Dapples had instead of Reef Slider? Zipcaster would be funny. That'd be neat. Maybe Booyah? I don't know. Yeah, I usually play with my controller plugged in. Otherwise, it's going to run out of juice in the middle of a play session. And I'll forget to plug it in, because I always forget to plug it in. I probably should have thrown a torpedo at some point there. I don't know when that would have been. Yeah. The rollers, of course, are the ones who are going to catch that. Because they're the ones who know those flank routes and where people want to come in. We need to get up there with the tower right now. Like, they just got free access to the tower because everyone held backwards. I get the Charger doing that, but we had a splatter shot too. They need to be in front of the tower there, if that's going to be successful. That hits over there? Okay. I didn't think that would one-shot from that range. Jeez. Well... let's see if we can catch someone up front, I guess. I can't outrange this player. I need to, like, get the drop on them. Yeah. And Sniper Raider gets extra shots there, so it's not like I can make them miss once, and then it's just, the fight is done. Man, there were too many of them. I didn't realize there was a third. If I'd stayed up there, I probably would have died. But I needed to get on tower at some point to stop it. Mr. Gem, do you know Brian? Yeah, a little bit. I worked with him on a video that's yet to come out. Alright, let's see what this guy's all about. Not a roller main, but I feel like with this weapon, doesn't make a huge difference. I can zook. I can shark a little bit. You do a little sharking. What kind of haircuts do you want them to add? Some kind of like buzz cut might be fun, although I don't know how you simulate that with tentacle hair. I don't know how you make that work. We need to kind of capitalize on teammates' paint. We're not going to get that much for ourselves. Ah, I didn't hit enough damage. Alright, well it worked out. Get into their walls. Man, everyone on the team is really, really passive as a weapon except for me. So they're gonna paint a lot for me, but I'm gonna be on my own with every engagement. Like, it's gonna be hard to dive. Like, one other weapon on this comp that has any stopping power. But I do also have a tracer. Let me have that. I'm gonna take it. Nice. Swim right at that and then. Oh. Okay. You are getting awfully close to me there. Oh, I thought I was actually going to get the trade with the vertical there. But yeah, as a non-roller player, this is going astonishingly well. This kit just works. Everything about it just works. There we go. Nice. Oh. What? None of that made any sense. I have to keep reminding myself, like, your teammates are all non-aggressive weapons. They cannot chase you into these fights. They cannot help you in the way that you would expect to be able to be helped in a competitive setting. Because the weapon comps are just bad. Man! Okay, I wish we had someone locking that down, though. We have the range to have someone shooting at this. That was a very telegraphed move on their part. We got 3 down, though. Can't complain too much. Back up and go this way. Okay, their roller isn't doing things. Why is the roller not doing things? Play the video game if you're gonna play the video game. Alright. Yeah, that weapon just feels really good. Like, that's something that I could see myself picking up if I wanted to learn the mechanics of it. Hope they add back the Kraken. I do not hope that they add back the Kraken. That would unbalance the metagame immediately. That is easily the most broken special that has ever been in the game. Just talked about hair the whole battle. Why did I get number 1? Oh, enemy splatter, because they probably got so many assists because they're using the Nova. That's funny. Oh, dear. I'm going to go and grab a snack real quick, but I'll be back in like 30 seconds. There we go. Microwaving some popcorn. Exclusive Pro Chera coaching session. The chair is speaking to me. You might want to go and talk to someone about that. Okay, what else do we want to try? Let's try this bucket. I still don't really have a great handle on Zipcaster, so I don't know how well I'm gonna use this thing, but I have played the like, Soda Slosher competitively before. So I at least have the mechanics of the main weapon down to a degree. Mr. Gemstone, do you know of any Pro Squeezer players? Right now, not really. There were a ton of people who played Foil Squeezer in Splatoon 2. I don't know of people, that many people who are actually maining the Squeezer right now. And a lot of that reason, is, at top level, is just overuse injuries. A lot of it is like, only so many people are willing to learn it because it hurts your fingers so easily. Dude plays like a variety of different shooters. He plays like 52, 96, that kind of range of things a lot of the time. So lots of like pro. He'll do like junior to support or something if he wants to. All right, the popcorn's done. Be right back. But yeah, dude also just like plays a lot of different weapons, if only for content's sake. Like he would do videos on like every single weapon in the game. And talking about like what he thinks of them and how he would think to use them. A lot like my weapon select videos. So he's fairly experienced with like the vast majority of the weapon classes in the game. That's not to say that he's going to be like an expert on any of them, just like I don't claim to be, but from a top level perspective, like, it's worth considering what he says for sure. Microwave reveal? It's a microwave. I think Turbo is too broken for things like Squeezer. I believe firmly that Turbo should only be used in cases of accessibility. That if you end up using it for the purpose of just getting a competitive advantage, that is the wrong reason to use something like that. You use macros like that in the case where someone physically cannot press the button and use the weapon in the way that's intended to be used. That's why I'm like, I don't think we like outright explicitly ban those kinds of things. I think we just say like, they are banned for purposes of competitive advantage and allowable on a case-by-case basis in cases of, like, physical disability or whatever. Or maybe, like, injury. Controllers with back paddles for jumping. I don't see how that makes a difference. I don't know why you'd want one particularly. Those always felt awkward and silly to me. It always feels like you're forced to use fingers that you're usually using to support the weight of the controller, but now you're forced to use them dexterously. And so now that puts the weight of the controller on fewer of your fingers and tires your hand out faster. I never got those things. Who judges the case-by-case cases? Tournament organizers. People who govern everything around here. Tournament organizers are the ones who have made the rules forever. The only people over the tournament organizers are Nintendo. Unfortunately, the only people who really want to be tournament organizers are the people who give more of a crap about the scene than most other people. Because tournament organizing isn't something you just do for fun. It's something you do because nobody else is going to frickin' do it. Or that nobody else is going to do it as well as you. I think the marker slosher combo is worth doing over 2 bucket sloshes. You need to be way, way more accurate with a line marker than you do with a bucket. So I would only use it probably in the case where they get out of range of the bucket. Mr. Gem, do you listen to Kesha? Not particularly, no. Doesn't organizing a tournament require a lot of disposable income? Not necessarily. Just means you gotta find the time and find a space and get the setups somehow. I ran tournaments out of my old school for years without actually spending money on it, per se. Favorite Lady Gaga song? Maybe Venus. Recently got promoted to co-captain. Any general tips in leadership? Conscientiousness is everything as a Splatoon captain. You want to be very scheduled. You want reminders out before any individual thing that happens. You want like as many variables under control as you possibly can. You want nobody to ever be worried about whether you're checked in for a tournament or anything like that. That'll helps a lot. Conscientiousness is a really important trait for a captain. You don't have to be the best player on the team, but you need to have a sense of where the team in general needs to go. And you need to be kind of the moderator of the conversations about where it's going to go. You need to be, like, guiding that conversation. You prefer Mr. Gem, Dr. Gem, or Professor Gem? Mr. Gem is most accurate. I do not have a doctorate. How good of a marker user do you think Bucket is? I haven't gotten a chance to try it. I think marker is a very weak sub, and nothing is going to be a good marker user, but it's probably one of the better ones, honestly. What weapon has the highest potential if the user had perfect mechanical skill? Squeezer's up there. There's a lot that Squeezer can do. Has insane range. Does pretty good damage. I believe it has perfect accuracy on those tap shots. So the weapon's not holding you back at all. Tetras would also be pretty cracked. And Splash. Yeah. If you had perfect mechanical skill, and you could just, like, 3-shot people at this range, you could play this thing like a double-range splatter shot, man. So, like, Squeezer, Splash, Tetras, You do have to consider Hydra, though. If you can just, like, aimbot on the Hydra, you can just get, like, team wipes. I have to think about that one. Worried Nintendo might shut down the tournament scene. So, I think, honestly, I want as much outrage as possible around the whole Panda situation, because I'm mad at Panda, obviously. I think Nintendo is way more to blame than a lot of people are saying. Like, Nintendo did not have to let Panda do that. And Panda still basically got exactly what they wanted. They have not been stopped. They've lost all of their credibility in the community, and everything will be boycotted that they do from now on. Like, they've still shot themselves in the foot. But materially, Nintendo has done absolutely nothing to right that wrong. Nintendo just kind of, like, got used by Panda and did nothing about it. And they were informed of this, according to the Smash World Tour people. So, long story short, I'm totally cool with people being mad at Nintendo right now. But I do think it is a little bit overblown to say that they have any intention of, like, ending the Smash competitive community or anything like that. I think it could definitely get worse. But I also think that, like, any average event is just not something Nintendo can possibly see. Like, there are always going to be events that are underground enough that Nintendo can't see them. It's just a question of how big those underground events can get before Nintendo sees them. Like, how far can we go before we get hit with cease and desists? I don't think Splatoon is at the size that any event we ever run is going to get that kind of attention yet. I want Splatoon to get there, but it's not there at the moment. Yeah, so according to Nintendo, the facts were a little bit misrepresented slightly, in that, according to them, Smash World Tour is free to run the finals in 2022, just not in 2023 or from here on out. So they didn't actually, like, cancel that one particular event, but they did revoke their license and tell them they couldn't run any more of them, which is still crappy. And it's entirely possible that, even despite that fact, they're still at a loss, because oftentimes the first event isn't the one that helps you break even. It's just the one that establishes the event, and the next year a lot more people come, and you get more sponsors. It's like a proof of concept. It's like a pilot for a TV show. Like, when Cutie Cinderella did the Streamer Awards, there were a lot of rough edges to sand down, but they made a lot of money doing it, and they'll make more the next time around. And the next time around, you know, is where they'll be able to get the sponsors and probably actually make it profitable. You know, that's the sort of thing that you do with event organizing, especially at that scale. You get it established first, you make the money later. Well, it might not have been worth it for them to even do this one if they knew they couldn't do a second one. And so that might be why they're choosing to close it down. And so it might still be a misrepresentation on Nintendo's part to say, well, we didn't make them cancel it, because they probably actually made them cancel it by telling them they couldn't do it in the future. And so this investment was a one-off situation. But, like, that all is speculation. For me, it's 12:37. I'm on U.S. Central Time. How big do you think the player base will get during 3's lifetime? It'll grow. It'll always grow. I don't know how much it's going to grow. Splatoon 2 had a pretty good resurgence towards the end of it. Like, the last year or so of Splatoon 2, it was actually growing by quite a bit at that point. But that was largely in lead up to Splatoon 3, so I don't know where that'll leave us next. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun game. It's I believe in the game for sure. It's just like, you can put a good thing out there and just not have people hear about it, you know? Splatoon is not as well known as something like Smash Bros. Or Mario Kart. It's bigger in Japan. But that doesn't help us an awful lot in the NA tournament scene or anything like that. I think Big Swig is doomed. So, Big Swig, the one thing it has going for it, IMO, is that its horizontal flick paints absurdly well. That's it. That's about all I'm going to give it. And it doesn't have a special that it can spam right now. If it gets a special it can spam, we have a conversation. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Relatively passive team on our part, very aggressive team on their part. So we're gonna need to let them feed into us. That's what's gonna need to happen here. Cool. Do not want to be in the same spot. How do I want to use a zip caster for this? There. Well, I need to use it a bucket. I can't just like hold forward like you would with an octo brush or a carbon or something. I need to be putting myself in positions where I can like use this weapon and not like one of those flanking weapons. So where would that be? Could really use some help right about now. The thing about the wall, though, is that it just takes all of the ink out of its tank. Like, it doesn't get to farm all the way to special if it just throws a single ink wall. Single splash wall, I should say. We do need a little bit more of a push than we're getting right now. Oh boy. Okay. I think they like ran out of ink while they were attacking me, which helped out a lot. Oh, I missed both of those. Can I hit this one? No, I cannot. Oh my god. Alright, where am I? Why is this player still here? Haha! Get juked. Alright, we're actually making some forward progress here. I control this pretty well. We have nobody forward! Move up! I cannot do things on my own. Against the entire team anyway. I've gotten so many picks that have just not amounted to a lot. Oh my god. Everybody's just so far behind me that they can't follow up on anything. I haven't felt a lot of support. We gotta play a little bit outside of our role here. Our expected, you know, ideal role, just because we have not a lot of front line. We got one. We need to get the tower stopped in 10 seconds. Ah, well, I stopped it, but there are too many. Yeah, that was really frustrating, and it's mostly a comp difference. How T-Tex play differently than Splatter Shot? Not that much, honestly, which I don't like a lot. It's going to sit back and throw bombs, and then it's going to launch its special, which it has to do from a certain distance away, which is about the same as the distance that you have for the Trizuka. I was hoping that you would be able to play more aggressively with it, but you really only have the main weapon and the sub-weapon that support that super well. Once you have Tri-Strike, if you want to use it, you got to use that from a little further back. So I don't think it creates significant differences in its positioning or playstyle. Alright, give us a frontliner. Give me like a splatter shot. Let me see a 52 gal. Let me see a splash. Silly comp. Well, I guess it is technically tomorrow, because we've just gone past midnight, so now it's Saturday, but it will be happening on Sunday, yes. The niche of insane paint. I mean, normally you would want some like special charge off of that, but that's not a thing that you care that much about if all you've got is an ink vac. That's kind of a nice pair of slosher shots, if I may say so myself. I wish I had a bomb to lob over. That'd be super, super neat. Well, let's see what we can do with this guy. Screwed up the movement and took too long. Just their dapples, nice. figured they'd rush me. That's a very T-Tech thing to do. No, that didn't go anywhere. Ah, man. The special's so punishing if you don't use it right. Granted, I used to play Inkjet, like... It's not like I'm incapable of getting past a skill ceiling, or skill floor, but, like... Inkjet, you can get a quad with. You're pretty much never going to get a quad with a Zipcaster. Like, whereas Inkjet was high risk, high reward, this is just high risk, low reward. Still 2 people on our plat. We'll probably want to clear those out. Oh, crap. Nice. Okay, just the one on the tower. Get the tower, get the tower, get the tower. This is fine. They're off the tower. Now we need to get space. I love how we ended up with another Flingza after our current Flingza left. That did not help our comp at all. Oh, why am I doing this? Alright. We made it work. They are on the tower. See, look at that Trizuka. That is low to moderate risk, high reward. It's like an Inkjet, but you use it from further away, and you're not up really high, so you can still use cover. It's just straight up better. I didn't know whether it was going to be high enough to get across the, Oh, man. Oh, that was lucky of me. I'm actually pretty accurate with that. There we go. And then I just die instantly, and I don't even have a bomb I can drop on my feet. Even when it worked, I still got punished for it. On tower. Why are we not at... Oh my god. So everyone drop roller. Hi, Viv. Glad to be back. ChatGPT and machine learning for more and more advanced tasks. I don't know. At some point, we're gonna have AI overlords, and the world's gonna be a better place for it. I don't know if we're going to enjoy it more when it happens, but it'll probably happen. We've got to kind of just take it as it comes. Like, understand the new advances as they arrive. Have people who are technically literate enough to understand what's going on and put them in positions where they will be trusted. No, I'm dead serious. Like, I think, for the most part, AI being in control is an improvement. Humans are really dumb. Like, compared to what we know is possible, just a lot of human beings, a lot of humanity is just epistemologically bankrupt. Have you seen, like, modern political debates? Good lord, they're awful. It's an absolute farce of reason. And people look at that and go, yes, they're making good points. So, just let the machines figure out what needs to happen policy-wise. As long as we have even the tiniest hand in guiding them, they'll probably do a better job than we currently do. Anyway. Let's give the T-Tech a shot. Yeah, this special is definitely not it. But we'll see what we can make of it. Well, that sucks. Take it first check, and then we use special for second. Hope that our teammates don't die in the meantime. Well, that's a waste. I tried swimming. What? How did they get down there? Oh. Yeah, that's good. Alright, there we go. That was all we needed. Top left is a beacon. They're probably going to jump to that. Yep. And see, this is going well, but it's not going well because of Tri-Strike. It's the problem. on the V shot, things can go well because I just like get a random Zuka triple. That's just a thing that happens to me sometimes. It's never gonna happen with the tri-strike. Like, look, I'm gonna throw all 3 of these at this one guy and maybe get them. That's it. We got 1. Okay, guys, look, there's 1 player that we need to pay attention to. Let's take a look at that. Not at whatever else is going on. Nope. We just back up from this. Deleted. Now, to be fair, the roller could actually have probably splatted somebody there if they had aimed better. Oh, hi. Honestly, the buff of giving me splat bombs might be worth playing this sometimes. Splat bombs are so good. Holy crap. More movement or damage? Movement for sure. You give Tri-Strike the ability to move better, and it's immediately a better special. I don't think damage is what matters, because you're never going to hit someone with it. It's never going to do damage. How long will you stream for? Not too much longer. I do have stuff to do in the morning. I've got a lesson to teach, and then Silly Comp Sundays. Or no, not that's the next day. That's right. That's what is tomorrow? I've got a few Metafy lessons. I'll probably stream those. But this is good. I'm gonna have a good amount of time. What about allowing use of your main weapon over its duration? That'd be huge. If you made it like a bomb rush from Splatoon 2, where you're able to use your main weapon and swim around still, that would be a game changer. That would make that a much better special. Ugh. It just breaks my heart, because I've missed having splat bombs so much. I'll probably still learn this. I'll probably have uses for it. It's a way worse version of Bomb Rush, though. For so many reasons. Bombs actually splat someone sometimes. This weapon gives you so much warning and such an obvious visual indicator that you need to get away. And still doesn't do damage instantly. It does damage slowly. So you can still escape it even if you get hit by the edge of it. And you only get 3 of those. And you can't move at all while you're using them except left stick running movement. There's basically nothing about a bomb rush that isn't straight up better than the Tri-Strike. It also paints more. Which is weird, because Bomb Rush didn't need to be nerfed. It wasn't broken. It was nice to have. But it was also like, you could take it or you could leave it. It's not as flexible as a Bomb Rush was, though. I think the duration is actually shorter, if anything. Between when you pop it, like, let's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 5 seconds. You definitely had a Bomb Rush for longer than that. You can't paint your feet. You can't move around. You can't hide. You need still relatively straight line of sight. Like a bomb, I can lob way up over the top of this thing. A Tri-Strike, I can't. So you can't get it into as many convenient places. Like, I just lob this straight up. It sticks to the ceiling. It goes too high. How am I supposed to hit this guy? I guess that way, huh? But that took like 3 or 4 seconds of hang time before it actually landed on them. I agree much more with the Nova is meh than the Nova is good. How much popcorn? Do you want me to find out, Miss Pixie 6? I can go for it. Yes. Oh. 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 Hmm? Hmm. Hi, I'm a B+ player and I hate myself. Hi, a B+ player and I hate myself. I'm Gem. Beautiful. Don't know why nobody was on the tower that whole time. Woo! Let's get it. Okay, well. I was about to celebrate that, and then I realized I was still very much in danger. And kind of cut myself off. That was a good splat, though. Oh no, the toxic mist stopped me from jumping across. I'm sad. Well, we won. Carbon Deco is better to combo flick into bomb or bomb into flick. I believe flick into bomb is a little bit faster, but I could be very wrong about that. Let's go test it real quick. And this might be something that I would need to go in and do frame by frame to be sure. Okay, so this is first one is we're just gonna do flick into bomb. Oh, too close. And then this is gonna be bomb into flick. Might be the same speed actually. Yeah, that feels the same. I'm wrong. Thank you, science. You always make me feel such warm, fuzzy feelings about myself. And see, a computer, an AI, wouldn't have been dumb like me. It would have just been like, no, they are the same. Because it would already know from observing once. Yeah, new carbon is nuts. I honestly think that aside from maybe the Fling's a roller, this is the single best roller kit that has ever been in any Splatoon game. There was a roller with Kraken, so I can't say that for 100% sure. But this is really, really good. Is attractive in a platonic way. What? What's your opinion on booyahing at the beginning of each match? It's good. It's a little like, good luck, which is nice. It's nice to have that. This is looking kind of nice though. What if we were to I mean, we gotta go Tenatech, right? This light blue makes it more difficult to read the text. Not a big fan. I feel like they needed a little bit more, more of a drop shadow or something on the text to get that to pop. X-Power is just for the rank of it. These points are going to be the best determiner of how good you actually are at the game that the game will give you. It's not a great one, but it is definitely a lot better than your letter ranking in series. Tentatech is... it's just region. There's Tentatech and Takaroka. Takaroka being like Japan, Australia, Asia, New Zealand, and then Tentatech being Europe and the Americas. We're not here to really force the issue too much. Oh, that hits? Dang, okay. I thought we could back away from that a little bit more easily. It's really easy to go down there. The goal is just to create enough of a distraction on the left that your team is able to do something on the right. Because you're not going to get anything done on your own over there. Okay, it's just one big swig roller. All we got to worry about. There we go. And they're still down there. There we go. There we go. Laser tag, drink Pepsi. Okay, so we were here, and then we ran over to the other side. Oh, someone fell, though. That's nice. Let me take those. This is a terrible jump. I should die. Yeah, we don't. Oh, hello. That is Dapples. Okay. Where are we? What is happening? We were all on the left, and so I came left, and now we're not there anymore. It's like we're running away from me. That was something that just won't happen in coordinated play, where I'm like trying to read what we're trying to do. I'm trying to like look at what my teammates are looking at and figure out what their plan is. And I just got juked by them pretty much every time I tried to engage. At first I was like, okay, as long as I get the enemy team's attention, they'll move in on the right. They didn't move in on the right. And so then I was like, okay, well, let's move in on the right. And nobody went with me, and they all went on the left. And then I saw everybody on the left, and I went over there, but they lost a fight before I got there, and so I couldn't stay there. And it was like, ugh. Just the kind of disconnect that just it's not going to happen when you have callouts. It's something that's frustrating about solo queue for sure. What are your thoughts on how X battles work system-wise? I don't know enough about them yet. I know that you get like a guaranteed 10 points for winning the series, which I hate. That should not be a part of it at all. It should be pure Glico. That's just going to artificially inflate numbers so they don't mean the same thing as they used to. And they may not mean anything at all. Because it may just turn into a measure of how much you've played, like series is. Oh my god. They have a crab? They had a crab, yeah. Wait for the rain to pass, and then we pop it. We died. Okay. Good pick. Let's get in here before anything too bad happens. Completely cut that blah blah bar off from stopping our teammate. Great job by the Dapples to get that back. They definitely saved the game there. For the time being. I hit him twice! There we go. Now they go down. Good awareness, Sleepy. We can't really challenge that. We can maybe make it fire off the zone, and that's about the most we can hope for. Yeah, we're too many down. Sleepy's still in there cooking. I'm definitely hard carrying right now. I'm gonna try and work around them as much as I can. And Sleepy goes down. They're doing so much work. We're gonna pop this because we know that they're gonna go in off of that booyah. We all just kind of ran and fell into it. Whew. And that's what you do with, Dapples. You just run away from it and shoot it when it's out of range. Alright, where are their Dapples? Probably we just respawn it. Let's get this all painted up. So now we can use it if we need to retreat. Woo! Got one. Alright, I will avenge you, Sleepy. We're gonna throw that on zone, thinking it's gonna paint anything, and it's not. How did they cap it that quick? We had like 3 people on zone, it was like 1 person. Keep it capped. Die to this, yeah. Be careful. They really probably shouldn't have dropped onto plat already. I do kind of have to go though. Okay, good cap. We do need to hold. That's not what's happening immediately. I need to paint so much right now. Oof. A lot of chip damage coming out, which is dangerous. Get in behind him! Get in behind him! Yes! Okay, we killed the crab. We just need to hold. Oh, I don't know if we have enough paint. This is rain and a lot coming in. Yeah, we don't have enough. Well, good try, Sleepy. You did your best. I believed. Welcome, Raiders! Thank you for bringing everybody over, DJ Particle. I am Gem, and this is Squid School. I don't actually know what that emote is. The one on the far right over there. But, I don't know how you get that. But, for those of you who don't know, I am Gem. This is Squid School, where we learn things about being better kids and better squids. In one order or another. I want to play with Sleepy again. Sleepy was good. Oh, maybe you don't. Maybe you... I don't know if you stick with the same team or not. I didn't actually check the menu options. I wasn't thinking about that. Do you know the top player, Arashi? Yeah, totally. How do you have safe trip? Thank you, Christopher. That's very kind of you. Very generous. Level 10 emote? Level 10? Oh, maybe it's level 10 on this catalog. Okay. Because I haven't gotten there yet. Someone on the left here. Trying to be a little bit safer than we were last time. Hello. I hope the good things are happening. Excuse me? Okay, it worked. It worked. I won't question it. Flanking machine in their base. Alright, that trade means that the only people here are in front of us. Well, I was trying to squid roll, and that didn't happen. They can probably get zoned from this. go. Alright. We'll take that. You picked up your catalog? You have to pick it up? I know I've leveled it up. So I would hope that there isn't something silly like that. I like that. She's just like, and then she gets all grumpy, like, I'm cold. Yeah, see, I've got level 5 on the catalog. Yeah, it just says keep going. It doesn't say stick with team. All right, who am I to question the machine flanking and then going 10-0? Non-standard, perhaps, but it worked. My feet hurt, I want to go home emote. New to Sploon. I don't know what's going on half the time. Yeah, don't worry, that's normal. You learn how to see the game before you learn how to play the game. So you'll get more and more used to looking for those tiny little splashes of ink, those little deviations in the visual status quo. And the better you get at those, the better you'll be at reacting to them. There we go. See, this is how this is supposed to work. For the record. See, I create a distraction. Maybe get a player, maybe don't. And then my team spots that somebody is not looking at them and takes advantage. And that's skirmish. Nice. There's just the shot. Where's the shot? Out there somewhere. I'm gonna pin all of that up. Okay, we got them. That means they're staggered, which means this player is by themselves. Well, not exactly by themselves, but... Cool. If I can get anybody to look at me over here, that's a win. That means they're not on the zone. But I also just might, like, splat them. And that's also cool. But see, all that time that Nautilus is spending fighting me, like, great, they won. The game is over. It's totally fine. Another donation. You don't have to give me money, you know. Thank you, Christopher. Hair character jumping up and down saying #1 fan. Pear character. Do you have a favorite map? Museum is really cool. Mako's really cool. Sturgeon is good. It's not my favorite. Inkblot's kind of neat. I don't know. I liked Inkblot a lot more in Splatoon 2 because Inkjet was in Splatoon 2. Ram just says Vimo. Thank you, Ram. Thank you so much. Just wanted to hear the Vimo noise, you know? Yeah, Wahoo's not great, but honestly, there are many worse offenders than Wahoo in this game, unfortunately. Map design is one of its weak points. Let's see, what are the maps I would take Wahoo over? I would take Wahoo over Mahi Mahi, Hammerhead Bridge. I think those are probably the two worst. Mincemeat is also pretty gross. I haven't played enough of Brinewater to know. It doesn't look super promising, though. We had some pretty nasty spawn camps in the tournament earlier. think that's it. Well, we lost the player, so the game will just end. Hello? Okay, game. There we go. Brine water reminds me of the lower part of Moray Towers. Halfway through S, I'm looking for lessons. Do you think you could spare some time to look at my battle replay? I do lessons. Because of demand, there is a line for free ones that are on Tuesdays that is out to, it might be February at this point, at least late January. And then I also do some that cost. If you are interested in the Metafy, that is found on my links here. If you're interested in the Tuesday VOD reviews, then go into the Discord server and DM me from there. Doesn't hold for much longer. Nobody did anything. I had 3 of them looking at me. Might still be able to win this because we've got a flank behind. I don't think so. There's one on our spinner we gotta watch out for. Too far in. There we go. Ah! Well, I was too distracted by what was on the left. And they definitely saw me going over the top. Don't be in there, don't be in there, don't be in there. Run away. No. We're staggered now. Oh, God, that's not what I was trying to jump to. Why didn't I jump to him? Ugh. So we're still staggered. We got one. Let's use this and try and help Allie here. Probably start taking... Oh, boy. Someone shoot in the back. There we go. Good stuff, Allie. Allie to the rescue. My goodness. 2 on left. Push to left. That's behind us, which is confusing. What? How did they... okay, they got through it before it actually appeared. That's what happened. I thought I was going to bump them back if they tried to go there, but I didn't get it off in time. $2v2. We still have time to wait for them. That's a scary bomb, though. No. Now we go in. We have advantage. Oh, that did not good roll. And we're back. Sometimes, that was another coordination thing. So sometimes, like, we'll take a fight, and then the opponent that we're fighting will have to turn their back to a teammate of mine who was shooting at them previously. And the teammate will have stopped shooting at them by then, and they'll be able to just get away. Okay, cool Squid Surge. Unfortunately, there's no ground underneath me. Really need to get the zone, like, right now, while we have advantage. There's a lack of urgency in that direction. There we go. Okay. I at least got them to stop painting the zone. Now, I don't know if we win this fight afterwards, but Allie's going to try her darndest. And Poverty's going to go in and clean up with 2. Hold up. Can I actually save this? Keep coming, keep coming. The more the merrier. Ah, no, everyone's down but Allie. Yeah, we definitely can jump into this. In fact, I'm just going to set up right here and probably die, realistically speaking. Yo, that actually got them? What? Let me up. Ah, crud. Oh, let's go! Get shoot. Holy crap, let's go! Do we save this? Yo! That was insane. We need the zone. Paint it. Yes. No. No, we came so close. Oh. Man. Whew. That was like 4 losses out of 5. Not surprised for it to be relatively low. Grizz Coast Stamper? No. I have not played any Big Run, actually. That's something I should do. What weapon do I play? Definitely not the 52 gal. Nope, never that. I play short-range shooters, mostly. I have a blaster as well, but it just has not been super impactful and competitive play, so I've been leaning away from that recently. Splatter Shot, 52 gal, and Splash are the 3 that I'm best at the moment. I thought Big Run was out. We got the announcement about it, but I guess I didn't read that closely enough. You start your career on YouTube. Trying to myself, not doing great. So there's a lot of things that need to go right. First of all, the content needs to be really good. Like, there needs to be some element of it, the scripting or the editing or something that you do that is just absolutely excellent. I am a high school English teacher. I've been a writer for a good long time, and so my scripting is, I would say, the part of my YouTube channel that is really strong. You also need a topic that enough people are interested in, but that not enough people are making content about already, so you don't get buried by very similar things. Yes, fight me off the zone. That is exactly what I want you to do. Whoop. I had to dodge onto the zone a little bit there, but it worked out. What? Ah, we were playing well. Rip. Your students know you're an awesome Splatoon player. They did know that I played. I don't know too many. Like, at the time that I was teaching, the channel was nowhere near as big. So I was not anywhere near as well known. But there were people who knew that I streamed, and they popped into the Twitch chat occasionally. What do apostrophes after an S in a word signify? Apostrophe after the S means that it's a plural noun that's possessive. Is there a case where there would be a contraction where you just cut the end of the word? Yeah, okay, so like, with I-N apostrophe, like, you're chillin' instead of chilling, then an apostrophe at the end of the word could indicate that you've cut off letters of the word. But after an S, it's just, there are multiple things, and those things own whatever comes next, whatever that word is modifying. Come on! Let me play the video game, my god. I was like, there are not shots coming out of that player's weapon. But there's a high school teacher, I've heard it's... Middle school's tougher. Like, high school definitely isn't a cakewalk either, but once kids hit about 10th grade, they're at least going to act more like adults. But the years during puberty are pretty ugly. From about the last, I'd say from about 7th grade, or maybe the last half of 6th grade, until the first half of 9th grade, those are like the worst years of a person's life. People are not phenomenal human beings at that phase. It's between age 2 and age 13, I would say, that are like the years where a person is most difficult, most confrontational, most antagonistic, most difficult to reason with. Oh my goodness, thank you, Unbound Soul. For the membership and also for... Oh, hello. Oh, actually my feet got painted. I died to a tri-strike. When does that ever happen? For the donation and for the gifted memberships. Not donation, the membership and the gifted memberships. There we go. I got it right eventually. Sorry, I'm trying to shoot squids at the same time as I'm talking about it. Get him eventually. There we go. Half the time when I say we'll get him eventually, we will not actually get him eventually. I hope we've recognized this pattern here. What? Why are they aiming over there if there are players that it could aim at that it's... Whatever. Guess I was aiming too far away from them. Okay. We've handled the crab, we've handled the wave breaker. We just need to not get out painted here, and we should actually be okay. Very nice. Very nice. We actually took out the crab. There's 2 here. I'm dead. Alright, so no knockout, but good stuff, good stuff. Love that they're just so awkward. Yeah. And, like, there are definitely good aspects to middle schoolers. Like, I especially actually really like 5th and 6th graders. They're at a moment in life where it's a moment of clarity. It's a calm before the storm for them. Things make sense when you're in 5th grade. And you kind of see a way forward in life. And then all of a sudden puberty happens and that gets ripped away from you violently. And it's fun getting that kind of fresh, childlike but wise childlike perspective on things. I do believe that the kids are better than us and will continue to get better than us as generations go on. You You know, they get to learn from our mistakes. Yeah, absolutely not. I outrange you. You are across open ground. That does not affect you. Unfortunately, you might outpaint me still. Ugh. You are diving really hard on me. While we're all over here. What is happening over here? Why are we there? Wait. Someone, like, that far into our base? Looked like someone went down over there. Alright, well played. Take those. I can't reach that. I just need one shot. No, I don't. We were actually able to get one, which is good. That will give us advantage as soon as I'm in here. Unless crab. Crab scare. We still have a shot. It's relatively easy. Oh, especially once we get that. Oh, God, don't die. Okay. Yeah, once we get that, it's relatively easy for us to get... Holy moly, teammates are popping off. Relatively easy for us to get lead. At this point, we're going for KO. Oh my God, I missed the jump. I'm so mad. I lost so much time to that. Everybody look at me! Look at the funny man on your plat and not at the zone. There we go. Okay. Fourth graders, the stories she tells me after her day are interesting. Yeah. Puberty is what the kids would call unpoggers. Honestly, I don't think the next generation coming up is going to use poggers. I feel like we're past poggers already. I feel like we're already old for poggers. I only ever hear, like, millennials using it. Maybe there's some Zoomers out there who are still pogging. But... I don't know. I don't know how long that's sticking around. And I mean, the original namesake of it ended up being like, I forget what political opinion they held that was gross. I don't know if they were like in NFTs or what, but they kind of got canceled over it and removed from Twitch. So, yeah, they said something dumb. Know that I like two people coming over to this side because it is kind of the weak side. There we go. Was able to cross them up enough. It's just the mini. We're going to take it nice and slow because we can. Make our presence known over here while getting special, and then pop this and go. Well. We should be able to... Ooh, no we can't. That player is dead. Yep. Okay, so I'm first up. I need to be really careful that I don't expose myself too much. Someone up there, where are they going to end up? I'm gonna see this. Yes, yes, they saw this, but they did not do anything effective about it. So we probably just get to keep this up. Okay. Still in good shape. Still in good shape. This way. Oh, no, no, they're just going to shoot me from over there. Those were good shots, actually. I didn't think they could hit those. Underestimating their range or ability to hit fall off or something. Ah, crap. Well, we got 2 of them. Yeah, alright, good job, good job. We take those. Yes, fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me. Look away from the zone. Look at the funny man. Darn it. Tried to cheese for knockout. Should still be okay. Oh yeah, especially since we got one down and now we're popping a booyah. We're moving in. That should be zone cap. There's one on the right. We got that. Alright, we'll take the trade because that means that we just get more points sticking down on the zone. We have numbers still. Someone dropped left. Or is it at least attacking from left? There's another one coming left. So let's flank him. Okay, well, nobody responded to this way, but we got one on zone, so it worked out. And that should be it. They literally can't get here in time. All right. Why is Tri-Strike so weak? Is that a question of, like, what makes it weak? Or a question of, like, why, Nintendo? Why? The latter? Okay. Yeah. What did Jen think of the Forge Pro kit? Feels awesome to use. I feel like it could go places. So I did talk about this quite a bit at the beginning of the stream, but my take on the Pro is that it is good but outclassed. So it's like a mid to high tier weapon, like very usable, very like easy to get into, and has a solid kit for it. But if you're looking for a long-range shooter, you're looking at a squeezer. Like, the main weapon is just straight up better. It paints better, it has more range, it still does the same kind of damage. Obviously not quite the same amount of damage, but it's still 3 shots and does so at about the same rate. So the main weapon there is better. And then if you want a booyah weapon, you're probably looking at the machine for a similar range, which is more versatile, can do more different things, has a lot of combo potential, great chip damage weapon, really hard to push in against. So, and then if you're looking for, like, specifically a shooter of decent range that you want to push in with, you're looking at a 52. So there's always another weapon than the Pro that you want to be using instead of the Pro. That doesn't make it bad. It's actually, like, a really solid weapon, and, like, you can't go too far wrong using it. But it's ink efficiency problems, it's not that great time to kill, they aren't doing it a lot of favors, and it's not something that you would favor most of the time on a competitive team. It's, like, the best weapon that you'll never see played competitively. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way. Really, really appreciate you. That's a lot. Ooh, beautiful. Right. Probably should have saved that, but I didn't know that the fight was already over. crud. Well, I died. Indirect from the Zuka and 2 shots of the Wave Breaker. One of the more creative ways I've died in this game. Yeah, they are not in a good spot there. And they have to shoot at me. All right. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Teammates were following up on each other's fights pretty well. Oh, yeah. Unbound Soul went and gifted a bunch of memberships about 15 minutes ago. So that's where you're getting that from. Unconditional love. 23, huh? It's not a ton, but we'll get it back up. Oh, thank you, Equilib. Oh my god, I just butchered the pronunciation of that. Thank you, King. Because that is your other alias. Thank you so much. Applesauce says Equilibrium is awesome sauce. Oh, did we just play a match? Oh, sick. Fimo. It's time for the gem drip. Am I dead? I might be dead. I'm not dead. Ooh, hello. They could have kept going on that and splatted me. What? Of all the things to hit me, that was the last one I expected. Team should be able to clean that up because they won the fight up in front. There's one coming over here. Just pre-fire that. Easy splat. Okay, I don't... Oh yeah, someone's gonna drop out on the bottom right. I knew. It's like, with it painted that much, that's definitely gonna happen. There we go. Yeah, they've been playing very ratty with the slosher. They've been playing like a sploosh or something. Easy peasy. Nice. And somebody dropped out here, but we paint them, and then we just keep zoning and we win. All right, very nice. Good start. I won't spam gem drip. I'll just toss them into my messages here and there. It's a sentence enhancer. Bamboozler had line marker to combo with. It wouldn't be much faster than just firing another shot. Probably be a little faster. Gifted a few more memberships. Thank you, Unbound. What? Why does it keep putting them in, like, pairs? Oh, okay, no. It's so there's an announcement that says how many memberships, and then an announcement that says who it was gifted to. That makes sense. Okay. Now I understand. Thank you so much, Unbound Soul. That's a lot of emos. Unbound is the new Santa. 'Tis kind of the season. It's December, right? Yeah, it's the season. We're allowed to have Christmas music now. Oh god, I gotta think about Christmas presents now. It wasn't even on my radar because it wasn't December yet. Now it's December. Okay. We going in? We're going in. I mistimed that a little bit. Probably should have gone earlier. We have to flee that wall and this wall. We're gonna make sure that there's an escape route. Teammate got in safe. And then, well, immediately. Okay. We're on the zone. That player's probably just gonna get collapsed on at this point, unless someone goes in to help. Neither the collapse nor the help is happening. There are only so many directions they can roll away from the corner. You just pick one of them and aim there. Well, let's see if we can cheese for lead. Oh, please don't jump to me. That was not it. Okay, we're alive. Hello. Oh, well, that's interesting. Let's fire some lasers at that giant enemy crab. I saw them sharking there. Like, I saw that they dropped down into the ink and stopped moving. So I figured, okay, they don't see that I'm here because they're still sharking instead of starting to fire at me. Oh, well, I might die. Yeah. Yoshi is definitely popping off, though. Okay. We made it work. They're going to be up here pretty soon, though. So this way them over here, because we can definitely get a fight win over here if we fight it. Just don't overcommit because they're rotating. Okay, I got the trade. I figured I would at least get one. I don't know why I was so worried about jumping out there. Hello, why is there somebody up there already? We're kind of... Yeah, we're going in before we have anywhere in front of us cleared out. So it's like, we're going in with paint disadvantage, and there's no guarantee that we're going to win those fights. Ran ourselves out of time that way. It only worked the first few times because the Dapples would get like a double or a triple. And then as soon as that didn't happen, we lost. It's like, I'm trying to like poke around and find an angle in, and then I check the map, and we've already got like 2 people on zone in a sea of yellow ink. That's not a high percentile play. Do you think Wiper is better than Stamper in the new update? Oh, I forgot to check that, but first thought would be absolutely not. I think the Wiper is one of the worst weapons in the first patch. And I don't think a little bit of a painting buff is going to do much for it. I think even if it had a better special than Stamper, it would still be kind of mid. Okay, so now it's... Oh, I get to play Flounder! Let's go! Okay. What do I want to play on Flounder? There's a lot of verticality. I honestly don't know how useful Bazooka is going to be. I'm thinking crab. I haven't even reconned the map. No, that's not true. I did once. But there are a whole bunch of things that I want to test about it. I haven't had a chance to do. Let's see how it plays first. I have never played a match on this map. I played Splatoon 1 for 2 hours total. This is going to be completely new. Prepare to be amazed. Flounder! Whoa. That's interesting. Okay. Oh. Oh, if I gotten the burst bomb off, that would have splatted them for sure. Wait, is this Taylor like... No, okay, that's probably not Slaughterhouse Taylor. It's, man, it feels like a tough map to even, like, keep up with your teammates on. Like, as soon as anyone falls off a ledge, you're just all of a sudden alone. 3 T-Techs on the other team, and 2 on our team. I don't like that on the way up we have left side peek there. That's kind of gross. Where do I even want to crab from? I don't really get height advantage over anything. So I have to, like, fight uphill to get to the tower from here. Guys, they're right there! Shoot at them! We had 3 people looking at that and we couldn't splat them. Gotta get on. What? Oh, I ran too far into the... Okay. None of this is going well. I need to figure out, like, what the objective line is on this map. I really just don't have a great sense of how to play around the tower path right now. Man, how refreshing is it, though, to have a map where you can actually paint the walls? Like, you know, that feature of this game called Splatoon that they just decided not to use for, like, all of the new maps? Oh, crap. And here is just like, anywhere you want to go, you can paint it. Why are we back here? The tower's in mid. We have to push up. We can't just sit in our spawn and wait for them to come to us. Because then they're going to push the tower all the way over here, and it's going to take us too long to get back. Before we can do anything. And also, when I push up, then I'm going to be in a 1v4. We're not going to be able to do stuff. Okay. This is good. Got someone. Lost track of them already. Like, we're too far back over here, so they can't see things. I guess they're trying to move back to position. Okay, nice, nice. There we go. That's something. Oh, I could have taken the rail. You gotta get out in front of the tower, though. This feels like a good position. We're actually so close to just taking lead. We need to get on, we need to get on. They, okay, How do I move around on that map? Playing defense feels really difficult because they've got high ground over you the whole way. Where do I go that I'm not going to be like super obvious and seen, but it's not going to take ages for me to get up? This is going to be a learning process. Yeah, I was not a huge asset to the team in that game. I need to figure out where the checkpoints are so that I know like what my actual optimal position is to defend them. It feels really exposed to be up on top. I'm trying to think of like a way that I can approach high ground without just getting spotted and flanked from like any one of 7 different directions. Opinions on Nautilus kit? Better than people think, but still not ideal. Give it inkjet. I'm gonna try and go deep left. Here. Get some here. This would be a good crab position, actually. Okay, 2 people die to 1 bomb. Oh, I thought I got someone there. Oops. Beautiful flank. Nice! Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, now let's drop out here and go help my team. How are they not dead? What? I hit them 3 times and then they got hit by the torpedo? Where are they coming from? That's one of the challenges here. Like, every other map in this game is so linear, and now this one all of a sudden just has, like, 4 different ways to approach the same spot. And it's a little overwhelming. Yeah, just ride that as far as you can go, I guess. You got your bubble on it. Beacons would actually be enormous here, though. There's so many places you can put them. So difficult to hunt them all down. It's such a huge map. take that. And we should be able to win the fight in mid because of the distraction. Nice. Unfortunately, this went down to that. Let's just back up and go to test our theory that this is a good crab tank spot. I think that theory is definitely valid. That is dumb. Yeah. Tough spot to get into there. Mid is just a kill zone. It is so hard to like cross safely. But I'm starting to get a handle on like where it's safe to be. Okay, couldn't quite get my feet painted in time. Had to fall too far. Right. Yeah, that player's really laggy. Oh man, I whiffed that so badly. Should never have thrown the bomb. I had all the time in the world to set that up too. This paintable? Ooh, this is paintable too. See, why do they not do this? Why is Scorch Gorge not just like a bunch of paintable walls? Oh my god, that's such a cool flank. Like, look at how fun the game is when you can paint walls. I am Wrecking Ball. Oh, crap. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to me that they have a map like this in the game now, when the map design philosophy has clearly been so different. And it's really refreshing. It's like, look at this. They can't find me. I'm in their walls. Whew. Let's go. I'm on top of the world. I'm getting pushed. I looked at Scorch Gorge and I thought that was going to be a great map. And then all of the walls that I thought were going to be paintable are just not paintable. Why? Have to clear like 30 corners. Oh yeah, totally. It's almost too many flank options. It's like, if you don't have visual on someone, they could show up anywhere, anytime. I'm still calibrating like how I feel about it, given how absurdly different it is from all the other ones. I feel like there's a lot of potential for some wildly different comps to be played on that map too, because it's designed so differently. As an E-leader, I'm glad it's hard to play well in it. Yeah, I ran out of ideas. I should have just tried to jump. The beacons are going to be a problem. Oh, there's a window. Oh my god. Okay. What are these beacons? Open the map, there's immediately someone there. I can't read the map well enough to know where that beacon is. You need to stop staggering. Like, I don't like that we're pushing in at all right now. Okay, got a flank coming in. This could actually be a really good Dapples map. The beacons in Tacticooler get a lot more value because it's so huge. There are so many blind corners that they can just ambush you from. I still don't know if it's good, but it's definitely one of the best in the game here. Need to spot the ones on tower. I'm out of ink. Ah, they saw it coming. I missed too many shots on the way down. I probably could have just jumped and maybe they wouldn't have seen me. Man, all that work to get to 63. Oh boy. Around the corner, yes, ooh. Now I sploot. Alright. We're making progress. It's just a question, are we going to make it fast enough here? This is probably a good jump, huh? Yeah. Man! I don't see it happening. It's taking so many splats just to get back to mid. Like, after that whole fight, we just cleared mid. Okay. Well, Crab is still really good there. I'm trying to think what else could work. I could probably still run 52. That would give me information. Let's try this out. See how it feels. I hope missile spam isn't real anymore. I haven't really been able to try it out and confirm. Not that I'm especially a missile spammer most of the time. I don't know. I played K-Shot. I was a part of that meta. A couple matches with new weapons. I actually did a couple matches with the vast majority of the new weapons. Try them out earlier. And I'll still make weapon select videos on them too. Yeah, the first thing I did was go over my impressions of the weapons. Did anybody see this? I don't think so. Okay, they saw it, but they thought they were being sneaky, and they were not. I tried to squid roll off the back and did not get the input. Yeah, I feel like if there were ever a map to play Red Dapples on, it's this one. A little too early. Team wasn't there to follow up. We got 2. We got 3. Cool. Last one's behind. Dapples. Nice. Okay. See if we can cut them off from here before they get anywhere. Okay. There was a lot of concentration going on there. Apologies for the lack of commentary, but we pulled it off. right. That's a W. Hi there, cat. How are you catting today? He's been very needy since I got back. It's like, you went away. Stop that. You're the person who gives me food. You shouldn't go away. But I made sure to come back with 2 new bags of cat food because we were out. So, at least hopefully that made it up to him to some degree. Alright, he doesn't want to come up into my lap. He just wants to rub his face on the computer. Everyone says cat reveal like he doesn't show up on like every stream. Oh, nope, now he is trying to get up in my lap. This is a more problematic time for you to be doing that, buddy. There he is. Well, this should be interesting. I'm trying to get a whale before a fight breaks out here. This. Beautiful. He's on my arm. Take the rail, I care. Ooh, from up there to the top ropes. I was not expecting someone to show up from there. Okay. Game feels like a platformer again. It's cool. Thank you for the membership, Diamond 10. Okay, so now I see where they're going. They're coming up here. So I want to stop them by getting into this spot. I'll take the no, I won't take the trade. That was not a worthwhile trade. I need to just swim back out into mid. Good pick, though. And they run away and just go up a different wall. God, this map is cool. Oh, am I dead? They probably see me. No, they don't. Which is good, because otherwise they would have splattered. Just gonna paint the heck out of this and probably get another whale before anyone shows up. Well, that was wishful thinking. Oh, that's so cool! It lets you ride right up the top. That's so cool! Oh my god. Why did they ever take this map out of the game? I'm trying to go up and around again. Just watch them from here. Or they're just trying to go there. That works too. Feels like a map and not a post-it note. I kept running into something, and I couldn't figure out what I was running into. But that should be a KO. Alright. Took it out to keep people's heart rates down. Yeah, I guess Stingray would have been just disgusting on that map. Stingray would not have been okay. How old is my kitty cat? He's like 6 now? Let me think about it. It would have been the 2017-2018 school year in November, which puts it at 2017, which means... Okay, so it's been just about exactly 5 years since we got him. At the time we got him, we estimate he was about a year old. So he's about 6, yeah. Yeah, Flounder's a lot to take in. I'm gonna play it a little bit more. And then it's gonna give me the other map and I'm gonna be sad. You know, I think it was a good map. What was it again? Museum? Yeah, you can't complain about Museum. How's life? Life is pretty good. We got Squid Game. We got Squid Game to play. You can complain about Museum, you're just wrong. I almost had those shots. Pay no attention to the squid right in front of you. I don't know where that squid went. Unreal. I got one of them. Should be able to start pushing from that. Oh. I guess there's nobody watching or on the tower. Oh, is that Banky? That was Banky. Hi, Banky. Eh. Well, I got them all to fall down. So that should help our Luna clear it. One, and we hit one shot there and then die. No, we don't. I'm happy about the not dying part. Forward paint here. Ugh, and bombs from the other side. that someone from Starburst? I think that's someone from Starburst on the 10 attack. Pretty solid. Did I say Starburst? Stargaze. Different Star team. Okay. We really wanted us out of there. We're just struggling to stay alive. Oh, you're up here. How did you get up there? Probably jumped from the tower. Yeah, that's a doable jump for sure. We're still down one. Just wait for a shark. There we go, scared him into it. Alright. This is only first checkpoint. I feel like we run out of steam before we get second. We'll do our best. There's someone just back there, which is fightable. This might be close. We might actually take lead here, especially since they dropped down. That was a big problem for them. We just need 3 points. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, we need to stop feeding for it and actually push in and fight. Really bad positioning on my part. I shouldn't have died to that bomb at all. We probably had time to actually back up and regroup there, but everyone just kept jumping to the tower. Like, the time to push it was the very first time. Anytime after that, we were just at a numbers disadvantage and everyone was looking at the tower already. So the, like, 2 or 3 jumps that we put in on top of the tower after that first opportunity, those weren't going to go anywhere. And we lost our last shot. All I can say is that ranked is currently very scary for me. Hopefully one day I can get the confidence to try it more. Yeah, I mean, take your time and learn the mechanics first. That's totally fine. I kind of like that you just ready up again, and it doesn't, like, make you decide whether you want to stick with the last team or not. Just takes a load off your mental. You're like, okay, well, I want that player to stick around, but this player I hope leaves, you know. Or, well, these are good players, however, the weapon comp was trash. Do we count on the players to be able to carry the comp? Or do we hope that there's a better comp somewhere out there? But, yeah. I'd say, like, learn how to aim first. That's the hard thing here. Base mage? Is that like the Smash player base mage? The Smash Ultimate Jigglypuff? Beautiful. I'm not gonna get flanked, I'm just gonna be able to hold this guy back. Okay, this is fine. You can see me. What are you gonna do? Shoot me or something? You're so weak. Oh my god. None of this. Okay, well, you can only skirmish for so long. I wasn't paying enough attention when people were going down. Dang it. If they didn't hit me on the way over the top, I probably would have snuck up on them fast enough. We're actually really lucky that they didn't stay on the tower successfully. Oh, hi. We need to do something about this blaster. I don't know what we do about it, but we need to do something. Considering that they have a blaster on their team, it should not be such a big paint disadvantage for us. When that happens, that just means we're dying repeatedly. Okay, come on, deal with one on the right. No, there's someone on the right still. Ugh. Just all died. A bit here. Yeah. It's a lot of people on the plat, and they really don't have to drop down on us at all. Try and bait them out. Well, I guess if I bait them out and then they kill my teammate and then me, or me and then my teammate, whatever order that happened. And that doesn't work out now, does it? Oh boy, that was not where I wanted to end up. I was trying to get on the tower. Trying to paint, we gotta move. Trade should be able to hold for a little bit. We don't need too much. Like, oh my god, there was a bomb I didn't see. That's game. Didn't even pop the booyah bomb in time. And I physically cannot get there before time expires. Man. I'm enjoying the parts where the Nova throws his sensor. That's what it's there for. It's gonna do that. Ugh. What are your thoughts on the new kits? I spent like a really big part of the beginning of this stream talking about that. Carbon, Deco, and Junior, Custom Junior, are insanely good. Mini might be really good. Forge Pro is fine, but outclassed. Everything else is looking kind of meh. Big Swig Roller, not good. Yeah, we'll stay. I don't think the problem is really the weapon or anything. I think I'm just getting outplayed. Tenditech is a huge disappointment because it doesn't have inkjet. That's also a really important point. Dapples were pretty decent. The main weapon of the Dapple Dualies is really, really weak. I would say that the previous kits is probably I don't know. It's hard to say it's better when this one has long-range poke. But, the problem with Dapples is just they're too short range. They get kited by, like, everything. Okay, well, everyone's behind us. Ugh. I don't even know what direction I'm supposed to be looking to watch out for someone here. Nice bomb. Let's see if I can get in here and help the teammates. Oh my god. I had no idea where they were. Is there someone down here? How is there a fight happening over here, of all places? Yeah, Dapples also, like, the range, again, is a huge problem for their Dapples' paint. Because even though they have a really good fire rate, since those shots only go so far, there's only so much they can do. What if they flank? Yeah, I died of that immediately. I probably shouldn't jump into that at all. Those players are both dead, yeah. Now, where are people going to come from? Throw that out just in case. Well, guess I'm dead. Pick a side and shoot at it, and I will pick a side and shoot at it, and then we will win. If we keep picking the same side, then we will lose. Okay, they're right in front of you. They're right in front of you. Okay, good job. We can hold them at this checkpoint. We're fine. So that's not an easy checkpoint for them to clear, it seems. Man, I thought I could get 2 shots off. It was smart of them to fire while falling. Throw my aim off. Nice, we got 2. We need to clear tower, though. Oh, boy. I can't do that. I think we have to lose lead here. One of them. Okay, could we not draw them to my location? Oh, go, Kalu, get him! Uh-oh. They're at short range. This jump might be dead. Well, it should have been dead, but I guess it's a machine. It's hard for them to camp those. Okay, 28 is beatable. They didn't break check. We just have to get to check and get a little bit further than they did. I'll wait until someone exposes themselves here. Fight me, and not the tower. Are you kidding me? It was one person! Ugh. I had everyone distracted except for the one player. We are probably gonna lose, but we've got to get to the tower right now. No, I don't think we have time. Yeah, no shot. Man. I got 2 cleanly. And then turned around. And the 3 people that we had around the tower had gotten beat by 1 splatter shot. Good job to JB. They've been tough. What? Okay. Well, that's the X-Rank experience right there. That's how you know it's a little bit more real. I'm going back in. It's definitely more challenging now, though, which is nice. I felt like I could just play S+ forever and never run into, like, a negative streak of scorecards. So getting a minus 100 something is refreshing. Nice. Okay, that's 2 for 2. 1 in a sneaky place hereabouts. Nice. See if we can sneak our way into the tower. They were going to chase me. I just needed to figure out which direction they thought I was going to go. Let's just not challenge that. They have a melee hitbox. Oh! I had no idea. I should have checked from the wall better to see if there was someone around. I'm going to threaten the rail, but not actually go there. Oh my goodness. Close to special. Here we go. That's one of them. Okay, 3 on right. Let's get that tower stopped. Nice. Zip casters down. Okay. Solid fight win. Now we need to move. It's... I don't like how big it is, in the sense that by the time you even just, like, get back to mid, a lot of the time you've already lost the advantage that you won. It's really hard to develop momentum. You have to just, like, win fight after fight after fight just to get going anywhere. How did I not hit those? Alright, that's fine. That's 3 down. We gotta go, we gotta go. Only a minute left. There. Oh, I hit him once. Close one. Yeah. The jump was a little hasty. With the clutch save. Not able to save it all the way though. Glistening avocado roll. Hi, Allie. Nah, you're good. You played well. Why is it taking so long to get... Okay. Oh, that map is hard. Is the take a bow emote more or less smug than the no chill emote? I would say more, honestly. The way they, like, lean in. It's, like, incredibly disrespectful. What is that? Hello? Oh. They had a disconnect on their team, so they were just chilling. I keep losing games in S rank as a T-Tech main after ranking down from S+. Any tips? I don't know what you're doing wrong. I don't see video of you. Like, I don't even know what game mode you're playing. There's just not enough information in a question like that for me to really assess what you actually need to work on. If you want some, like, general tips that apply to most people, I would recommend my YouTube series, How to Get Out of Insert Rank Here. So, how to get out of A rank, how to get out of B rank, etc. On YouTube. It's for Splatoon 2, but everything carries over. But, like, to really give you a good sense of what you individually should be working on, that's a one-on-one kind of thing. That's a VOD review. Like, I can tell you that the T-Tech plays pretty aggressively, except that if your problem is being over-aggressive, then giving you that advice is not helping. And if your problem is playing too passive, then that might be the right advice. But even then, telling you play more aggressively might just make you feed, because you don't know why it is that you're not, you know, which fights you should be taking when you're not. Oh my god. Can you go away? Yeah. I'm diving in too hard there. I need to wait. Wait for some kind of advantage. Okay, that's fine. Oh, can you not swim through those windows? That's obnoxious. I thought I hit him twice. Yeah. Alright. That's 2. New buffs, do you think Wiper, Stamper still way better. I think Wiper is, like, one of the worst weapons in the entire game. It's, like, bottom 4. They gave it a painting buff, which is good, and it needed, but it is still not a good weapon yet. I would go so far as to say that I think that the main weapon is one of the weakest in the entire game. It's a lot less of a controversial opinion that the kit for it, the hammer specifically. The torpedo's great, but the hammer is really hamstringing it. Ooh, hello. There's just gonna be blasters popping up like that. I'm gonna have to deal with that. God, there's just people swarming everywhere. You never know where they're gonna come from. Oh my god, just jump onto the tower. That's a dead range blaster if I've ever, or rapid blaster if I've ever seen one. I'm worried about this jump actually. Okay. Oh no! I shoot. I was really touching to dive all the way in there, but we can just get this player instead. Let's ride the tower. Let's get out in front of the tower. So we can ride the tower. We're very close to just getting the lead. And that'll be lead. Not a huge lead, but a lead. And we should probably keep the tower there. Beautiful. Yeah, not much I can do about that. But 39, nice! And we were able to grab it before they were able to run up to it. It was actually really fortunate that it started going back to mid when it did, because that moved it away from them and toward my teammate. Is Nova good? Right now it looks aggressively mid. It looks like not terrible, but too flawed for a competitive team to really want to get too much out of it. X-Rank have different ink colors? I don't think so. Heard people say Wiper is a better Tetra. I mean, you can say that it's doing the same kind of thing as Tetras are doing. Better is a very strong thing to say. Tetras are a very good weapon, and I do not think the Wiper is good at all. I have a stronger opinion against the Wiper than I think some other competitive players do, but like, I just do not see that thing being worth picking up as a top level player. Okay. I hope that we get some support here pretty soon. Alright. We got one of them. Couldn't get the rest. It's just one, and it's an undercover umbrella. I'm not gonna count on that. Yeah. And we're just gonna retreat. Oh, that's actually obnoxious. Where is Zink? Not here, clearly. What is going on that they're just able to take our plat for free? Down one. Still down one. We're continuing to stagger. Please don't go in. Why are we going in? Oh my god, nobody's here to help you. That was pretty predictable that was going to happen. And now they're just going to coast right through because we haven't kept our team alive this entire time. At least we broke even. Someone want to fight somewhere. Kept us in it. Oh, hi. Let's get up there, let's paint. Using the information that I get from the whale. Oh. Well, that's awkward. If they let us get checkpoint for this, that'd be wild. That really doesn't have to happen. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to drop down to help this. Our player's dead to rights. Help, help, oh my god. I I need to be this waying a little bit more when I'm taking fights like that. Okay. So that's what's happening here, huh? Why are we on the tower? We're just gonna die as soon as that happens. Okay. Guess we baited them into something. But, like, they're on our plat. We can't actually get up and support that yet. Okay, I guess we're just holding forward. Well, either we need to go with the undercover umbrella, or they need to not do that. There we go. Hey. Get out of there. Stop that. Beautiful. Someone dropping out someplace else. Oh, let's go. Wow. I was not expecting to win this game at all. And here we are KOing. I'll take it, I guess. Man, that stagger on their push was really bad. But I don't have to make the decision about whether I'm staying with that team or not, because it doesn't guarantee that I'm going to get the same team. So we just hit keep going. So the Clash Blaster popped off. That's what happened. Giving you the choice is bad for solo queue. Yeah, if they're gonna match the team comps up to any rational degree, but that's not something that they've been doing super well in the past. Like, they just insist on giving you double backline comps sometimes, and it's really frustrating because nobody wants to play those. It's not that they're like unwinnable or anything, but they're definitely suboptimal. Most of the time. What? Ah, I thought that wall was out well soon enough. That'll take 3 players off the tower. Let us keep pushing it. We need to get up to the tower, which is not the easiest thing to do. People are going to be coming from behind. Yeah, I don't even know what I do up there. I'd probably just die for making that jump in the first place. I feel like there's someone down there. It's just gonna shark us from behind here. Great value out of that special right there. Let me tell you. I don't like that we're all on tower here, but I need to jump in. Oh my god. Feet were painted too. Feet were painted because someone died because we were all on tower and all they had to do was shoot in the same direction. So we've got lead. Let's get into a stronger defensive position. What? Oh. I see what happened. I'd really like if we could stop the tower at some point here. Would really like if we could stop the tower. 11. Alright. Not great. Not great. That's a checkpoint. We need a third checkpoint, too. And I don't think we're going to get it from that. Probably worth it for them to just, yeah, run back. Okay, good. They got out. And now we try and hold. Backside, I think? Got this. Beautiful. Shoot, they were tracking me. My ninja squid wasn't good enough. There's one behind us still. The one behind us is still there? Yes, they are. I'm gonna jump behind the tower. I don't feel like it's safe to go directly on it. Ah, yeah. Man, that push was really frustrating because we just staggered the heck in. It was so unnecessary for us to lose that. It says a lot about society. Alright, we still got a shot. I keep looking at this like, oh, well, this is actually a better ticket because more losses means more medals. Nope. We're on a real ranking system now. Losses matter. It's refreshing, as bad as that might feel. Gotta say, this X-Power... It is inflated a little bit because winning a series gives you like a guaranteed number of points or something. So it's a little boosted. But, oh my god, it actually means something. We have needed this for some time here. Well, that didn't get me up the wall. I'm gonna paint all of this just for the sake of safety. Oh, I almost got there in time to help. There we go, that's where I want this. Hey, don't let them in, don't let them in. Right here. Let's paint up over here. Ah! I actually got the player who's trying to protect the jump instead of the player who was jumping in. I don't feel safe jumping at either of those players. Let's just jump it here. Alright, I'll take 2. Nice. Just need to not get sniped. Oh, there's someone coming from behind. I don't think Allie knows about this. There we go. We don't need to test that. Oh my god, squid rolling is so cool. Got up a little bit too far ahead of my team. Oh, hello. There we go. That was such a good bomb. Oh, the last shot got ink-fact. It's actually really hard to stop the tower after it gets through that check, now that I'm looking at it. I don't know what you're supposed to do about that. You have to fight uphill. How do you keep your team from just staggering in? What? Who's there? What? I thought there was only one player up. Maybe it was only one player on our team. Ugh. My god. This is probably going to be minus a lot of points. Did you say it's a significant disadvantage to not listen to game audio? Absolutely. Always have a way that you can hear game audio. Like, even if you don't have an audio mixer, like, I have the volume on my TV turned up high enough that I'm gonna hear it through my headphones. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine, Veviv. Appreciate you all sticking around. Have a good night. Or morning, I guess. Koondroid, you could just, like, play an open or turf war or whatever, and then it's not worth that much, and it doesn't matter if you lose. I'm so upset. I had this whole plan lined up, and it depended on me getting up over the top of that ledge when I pressed the B button. And I was too low down, so I didn't get up over the top of that ledge. And I just whiffed it. 2 of them. There's still another one around. They're over there, yeah. They dropped in, so they're committed. We're not going to go up in their sight line. I can't stop this, I don't think. Oh, wait, no, they ran a Vink. Okay. A little bit lucky, but sometimes you stay alive long enough, you improve your luck. They were getting ready to drop down on me already, but we get lead and checkpoint. A single checkpoint. First checkpoint, actually not that easy to get, which is kind of cool. Legitimate progress that we have made. Oh dear. Hello? A little bit out of play at the moment. Oh god. Yeah. Oh no, don't go in. Don't go in. Please don't. No. Why? You were in a 1v4. Oh dear. Yeah. How do you even approach? How do you stop the second checkpoint? It's just such a snowball. I don't know how to roll it back. Oh. From where? There we go. Okay, well that was cool. Didn't accomplish anything, but it was cool. Oh god, the tower is all the way over there. I don't even think I can get to that in time. Let's launch this so we can have an impact from the distance. And then let's give them something that they gotta pay attention to over here. Okay, this is looking good. Crap! Right when I run out of ink, the wall goes down. Also, we lost the tower at some point there. We really needed that checkpoint then. Oh no, don't move the tower to me! I only got indirected by the range blaster, but because the bomb got moved to me. That was just unfortunate. We gotta get this going. Nope, we got... Whoa! That was a direct? Crazy. Well, that's bad. How do you stop this particular push? Got that one. Nice. Was that from below? No, okay. It was a good desperation attempt. I mean, look at how green everything was. There's not a great chance of that working out. But yeah, very even, except once they get past first checkpoint, I just don't know where you can attack the tower from. It feels like you need like a booyah bomb or something to throw at it, and even then, you're just pushing uphill any direction that you go. So you just lose a lot of points all at once. Here, just chilling in X rank, yeah. It's not a bad way to be. There's the splash in the game. Thanks for everything you do. Ah, well, thank you. Very kind of you. Two. I'll take this one here and miss all my shots. In a competitive setting, I can call that I'm going to drop right. In solo queue, a lot of the time I just drop right and die. I need to remember that I'm not going to have immediate support a lot of the time. I can slow down their idea of moving forward. That's the most I can do from here. Please, let's get away in time. Okay. We've already lost one, and there's one trying to flank, which I'm not going to get there before. Okay, that was a lucky shot. I was just trying to paint. Hi. That's fine. Create some space here. Get in the way of everyone trying to advance out of their base. And it's going really well despite the fact that I'm not actually getting any picks. Now, who slipped through there? Back up a little bit, let them swim forward, and then maybe try and get another shot off. Like that. That's where everybody is. Well, I fired my shots too early. Why are we not on the tower this whole time? Man, I had them boxed up in their base real good there. Felt like we should have had numbers advantage around the tower and been able to do something with it. Let's be careful here. They see us. But I have position for now. It is just me. Give up first check, and now it's going so hard. Oh. Well, okay, I'm dead with Booyah. Kind of crazy we actually kept the lead through that, but I don't think we keep it. Well? Yeah, there it is. I did that to try and get my teammate up onto the plat here. Oh, well, it took someone out anyway. Cool. Okay, no. That guy didn't know. This guy won't know. Oh, one shot, one shot. Let's go. And yet we still don't keep the tower. Well, all we really need to do is let it go back to mid and then tap it once. That would actually be a pretty reasonable strategy here. Okay, didn't need to do anything. I don't know how we stopped it there. It looks like they've got a player on it with a big bubbler around it, but we take those. Yeah, no, that wasn't a bamboo. That was a YouTuber. Woo me. That was a pretty good game. I'm curious, actually, with X-Rank in Splatoon 2, the way that it worked was that if you went below 1900, the next game you lost before you got back above 1900 would immediately drop you. And at the end of a season, if you weren't 2K or higher, you got dropped to S+9. Since there's no such system here, I wonder how low it actually goes. Like, the people who were like S+0 and like only just barely made it out of S, what kinds of powers are they getting, I wonder? Ticket ran out? I didn't have a ticket. Pop this because I want to know where people are when I try diving into all of this madness. Still don't want to dive into all of this madness, actually. We're going to jump out of this because I do not feel like fighting a carbon at point-blank range. Okay, they're 2 down. We should be able to start pushing up. Let's get this tower moving. Somebody's going for it. I wanted to trade that. Trade would have been pretty good, even if I lose special. Oh, I'm dead. I don't know how we blundered that. We were up 4v2. How did we end up just, like, losing the tower and everyone dying? Oh, crap. Okay, we did it. That was good. That split the defense up, let my teammates get in. Someone went down. Where's this carbon? Oh my god. Well, that'll do it. Interesting. They've got 2 top 500 members on their team, and we don't have any, I don't think. I wonder if that'll mean that it changes the points in our favor. Got them. Well, I shouldn't be wandering into that. That's my bad. I should have just popped the special right away. Gotten at least value out of the information. And again, we're getting this big numbers advantage and then just dying as we walk into mid. Whoa, what happened to the paint underneath my feet? That was laggy. There we go. Probably a carbon like right around the corner or something. Oh, I thought I could hit that from there. Guess I missed. I don't trust this push. I thought I was jumping below the plat. Thought I was being conservative there. Yes, we get to lead for that. So they had to use the Trizuka shots on me. Good stuff. That's knockout. Oh, man. That was stressful. It's like I knew we could do it, because we kept winning fights, but we kept just not capitalizing on the fights well at all. We'd push up into enemy ink and get sharked by the carbon roller every time. But once a 52 gal can get up over the top of that block, I feel like that's a really powerful position, because I can just wall off one side, focus fire the other side, and or like pre-fire the other side, and there's really nothing that they can do unless they overwhelm me with a special or bombs or something. So me getting wedged into that position helps the rest of the team get up, and that's when we can really start locking out the plat. Thoughts on Splattershot Nova? Very mid. Not fantastic. Would not consider running it on a competitive team, but also not like the worst thing in the game either. I personally am of the opinion that a weapon needs a certain amount of DPS. It needs to be able to splat someone when it needs to splat someone, and that is a weapon that you cannot rely on to splat someone in any kind of hurry. So we got Reborn on our team. Reborn will probably also be streaming. Former teammate, Team Watercolor. Wait just a second. Put this out here. Once we can get into this position, we're going to fire this off. Turning my back to an opponent like that feels unsafe, but we got one. Trade, because that means we keep tower. Someone else comes over the top. We should be able to handle that. Nice. Just need to keep this moving. what's happening. I keep getting into a position that I think is conservative, and then we just get flanked from somewhere and the tower's not moving. I'm trying not to get too far ahead of the tower, because I know that this is a crazy flanking map, and it's just always a new way that they find to get to the tower. I'm probably too far away from it to stop this. Oh my god. This is just really bad. Tower. I feel like I can hit those. Shots maybe weren't landing from RNG. I probably shouldn't be standing still for that long after I'm missing. Go. Just gonna paint up for special. We've still got some time. Up. Okay, nice. We get one. No, we don't. They get one. Don't see me? Yes, they did. But we outplay. So much paint in this match. So they like coming from this side. We should control this first. And we'll figure out the other side of it. But we get checkpoint. Wait, this is super close. We just need to keep tower moving. I think we did it. Oh my goodness. And that is all we are gonna get. I don't trust that jump at all. They're already getting shot at. That's a really good angle. I like being able to see around that angle. Whew, we did it. Alright, so that should be a win on the ticket. 85. Alright. Well, that's a decent win anyway. Only number 2,817? That's a... Maybe that'll go up as more people play, but like... I would think with the patch being out this recently, because I used to be in like the 20,000s, or at least the 10,000s. I'd go down to the 30s sometimes when I was underperforming. For a game that has a larger player base now, and the season's been out for a couple days now, I'm surprised that I'm scoring that high in the rankings. I'm also surprised that high in the rankings is only 2050. Oh, it is for Division, that's true. And NA is a smaller region than Japan is. So maybe that's part of why. How low are my points? I just... What do you mean my points? There. That's what I'm at. Just learning opportunities? Yeah, probably. Like, opportunity to play against people that they don't normally play against and learn new playstyles. Let's go say hi to Reborn, shall we? I'm going to go to bed. It is quite late. If you want to be a part of the raid, hop over from YouTube to Twitch. It's twitch.tv/squid_school. Or you could just go to the link that's here. Or one of the many other links. Salesman voice. I've got my Metafy there, which is where you can get private lessons from me. I've got a Patreon account because I do this full time, and that support helps me out a lot with getting the videos made and everything, and not having to worry about money in the meantime. And I also have a Discord server, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Oh, and the Patreon supporters, by the way, get to help choose the weapon comps that we play for Silly Comp Sundays. Which, by the way, nominations are open if you are a YouTube member or a Patreon supporter. So go and check that out and get your silly comp ideas in before the poll tomorrow. I think that's everything that I have to shill about. So now we're going to go and we're going to say hi to Reborn because it's late and it's time for us to go, for me to go to bed. But Reborn is a gamer and he never sleeps. So... he continues to game. All right. Catch y'all later, gamers. And yeah, GG's, Allie. Have a good night.